Moonshine has its roots in the hills of eastern Kentucky, but now in the sleepy backwaters of western Kentucky, in the heart of the Bible Belt, there's a new spirit brewing. Just like Prohibition and the Great Depression gave birth to the moonshiners, today's tough economy has created a whole new booming industry. The old has become new again. Welcome to Hillbilly Stills.
Whiskey is my business, none of that wine. A few minutes with me, you're gonna feel fine. If you're looking for a good time, don't look far. We pour fun right out of a jar. We keep it real. Hillbilly Stills.
Hillbilly Stills has received a commission to build the largest still that they've ever built. Well, the still has been fabricated and been assembled, and now they're getting ready to test it to make sure it can meet the high demands of their new customer.
A few months ago, I got a call from a customer that owns a large apple orchard, and he's got evidently just tons of apples. And of course, you know, with any kind of orchard like that, you got apples you can sell that look nice, but he's got a lot that can't sell, and he's trying to figure out something to do with them. And I think they make cider and stuff now. So we discussed the possibility of him making Applejack whiskey. And basically what you're going to do, he's going to mash the apples up, take the juice, and probably mix some sugar with it and ferment it, and then he will distill that, put it in barrels, and let it age, and it'll get the nice caramel color and stuff, and it'll be considered an Applejack whiskey.
We are rigging all this up because we're having to kind of make do with what we got. This column, first one we ever built this size, and it won't fit in our shop. Which is why we're building a new shop. It will fit in that shop, but it's got a long way to go before that shop's ready for us. So it all kind of looks rigged up because it is, but we're gonna make it work for us. But you know, this column, we started this build, and it is quite an undertaking. Some of it was learning, some of it's trying to figure things out. Me and Otis spent a lot of nights over here talking about it. He don't have much to say about it, but he's a good listener. Dad and I talked about it, I guess, every day for about 3 weeks. And the biggest thing I learned is we didn't charge enough for it. This is your alcohol meter, and this is a lot more expensive one than we normally use. This is what a lot of your distilleries will use. I'm trying to remember, I want to say it's around $200. So if I break this, you're gonna see Mike Haney freaking out on Steve, because that's who I'm blaming it on.
That's not right. I've worked here at Hillbilly Stills for about 7 months, and you know, every job's got its good days and bads, but I love working here. Come here every day. Great people, good bosses, good food. Interesting job. One of the more interesting jobs I've ever had. But like I said, it has its good days and bad days. Especially me, you know, I have a day where I'll mess up everything that I do, and the next day I'll be everything will go perfect. What I like most about working here is I get to use a torch. I get to play with fire. I like fire. I'm a pyromaniac.
We're at 108 degrees, which I kind of wanted to get it warmer, but when I take a breath, I can taste the alcohol, which means it's in this, even though we may not be able to see it, it's in that air.
Yeah. Oh, that sure does stink.
So we're gonna shut her up. I don't want to lose anything out of it. Although it don't really matter, but I want to make sure we got enough alcohol left in here to make sure this thing's gonna run.
While tests on the new still are underway and Matt stays behind waiting for it to come to temperature, Mike heads across Barlow to check in with Pete at Cedar Chips, a woodworking shop where he's talking to him about having some furniture built for their new shop.
Hey, Mike. How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Ain't seen you in a long time, buddy.
Man, I need to talk to you about some chairs and some furniture for a new shop we're gonna build.
Come on in.
What I'm gonna need, man, I need a table for our break room. And if you can, I want our logo in the middle of it, you know, or a Hillbilly Steels logo. And then I know we're probably gonna want a porch swing.
Do you have any idea what size table you're looking at as far as length or width?
Probably about 6 foot long. And what do you think, 3-4 foot wide? 4 foot, that give plenty of room for people to sit around it and not hit each other.
How many people are you figuring on?
Oh, 8 at the most.
8 at the most. Well, that's a 7 foot table, and
Okay.
you can get 8 at it, and it's
All right.
comfortable.
Well,
I would
let's-
say
let's
probably
do that
let's
then.
go 7 foot with it,
7 foot.
and then maybe 3 foot wide.
Okay,
That'd be a good size.
that'd be great.
And it'll come out like this,
Yeah, man. That'd be
and
great.
then we'll do the logo, or I'll try to do the logo.
Right,
here.
right, I
We'll see
know.
what happens. I'm gonna
Hey,
start working on
You
that.
do
though.
good
I'm
on that
excited.
stuff. And if the logo works all right, I want a porch swing too to put on the front porch of our shop.
We can do that.
And then who knows what else we'll do. You know, time will tell. We're under construction right now, but me and you talked the other night about doing some stuff, some cedar work under the porch and stuff. We may
Right.
still do that. I don't know.
That would be nice. I like
Yep.
to do that.
Yep. I think a lot of Pete. He's a pretty cool dude. You go to his shop and he's got cats running around and he's got the little catwalk. You know, I don't know what else to call it outside where the cat can go outside, but he's got chicken wire over it so they don't get out in the street and get run over. And it's just pretty cool. Man, that'd be great. I see you making some cornhole.
Cornhole boards, porch swings, butcher blocks.
Yeah, let's look at some of this stuff.
These would have been great at the bike rally.
Heck yeah.
Cornhole
I
boards.
like the way you fill all those screw holes and stuff in, man.
Well,
That's
I see
pretty cool.
hopefully the bags won't snag and rip
Right.
apart.
That's pretty
I'd
cool.
watch out for everybody.
That's pretty cool. This is the table we're talking about. Something this size.
Yeah, that's a 7 foot walnut table.
That's awesome. That'd be great. If
This
we can,
is
we
a
can
5.5 foot Harley table.
if we can cut our logo out in the middle, that'd be awesome. Man.
Right, we sure gonna do it.
All right, we'll see what happens.
This is a porch swing,
That's pretty
my
cool.
own invention.
That's pretty cool. You sit here and swing and talk to your wife or
Right.
whatever, right?
That's right.
That's pretty cool, man. Good idea. That's all right. Yeah, man. I look forward to this. We get everything done. Well, it'll be awesome.
Come on back and see me.
Hey, man. Thanks, Pete. I look
Sure.
forward to seeing what
All
you
right.
got, brother. Hey, I'll see you later, man.
Have a great day, man.
See you. So we went down and talked to Pete at Cedar Chips today, and pretty excited about that. He's going to build us a table for our break room. Going to put our logo in the middle of it, and have our name on it, and I think we're going to get him to build us a couple of porch swings, and he builds them where your logo's in the middle of it, and probably a couple of screen doors. He does an awesome job. Super nice guy. Does very quality work, and he's from right here in the little town of Barlow also. So I love throwing work his way anyway.
With the furniture construction in Pete's capable hands, we check in on Matt, who's finding that the stress of building the largest still he's ever built is making it a little tough to follow doctor's orders to quit smoking.
I was pretty stressed out this morning. Really, on a project this size, first time Dad knowingly cut me loose on it and just let me go. He built the plate tree and put the column itself together, but all the condensers and the line arm and everything from there up, our gauges, I picked out the gauges we put in it, installed them. I mean, everything was on me, although Nathan did a lot of work on it. Nathan and Steve both did a lot of work on it. When it comes down to it, it's all on me. and I was a nervous wreck. And I didn't, past 2 days, I've been taking, the medicine to quit smoking, and I've been doing fairly well till right at the end of the day. Normally I cave, but I think I made it to 10 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I had to give in. I've been doing good, but pretty nervous. It's the biggest column I ever built.
The blessing of success has caused Hillbilly Stills to outgrow their current shop in Mike's old garage and begin construction of a new, larger facility on the grounds with plenty of room for fabrication and storage.
Man, we're so excited about our new building. We're building a 48 by 60 feet warehouse, basically. It's going to have 16-foot ceilings in it. We are going to have a shipping area in there to do all of our shipping. The greatest thing about it for me is going to be I can have all my inventory in one place. I can see what we have and what we need. And sometimes the way it is now, I got to go from one building to the other and a storage container to the other and try to figure out what we got, where it is, and what we don't have. So we're really excited about that. Our contractor's gotten a good start on it. We hope to be setting trusses in about 5 or 6 more days and get the metal on it and then get some concrete, and we'll be ready to start putting supplies in there.
Mike, where's this deal going?
It's going to go to Michigan. There's actually a man up there owns an apple orchard, and he's trying to figure out something to do with all the apples he can't sell. Like damaged or bruised. They can sell the real nice ones, but he said, man, I've got a lot of apples I just can't sell. So he's going to mash them and distill them and make an Applejack whiskey with them.
Oh,
But barrel it. He's getting his permits and everything, and he's going to be all legal. Yeah. How you smoking that cigarette for? Thought you quit.
I was doing good till you came out here.
Oh, it's me? I make you smoke. You better get some more then. I ain't going nowhere.
What temperature you got to reach?
Needs to be about 180 vapor temperature down here, and then things will start to happen in that column. If it's about 190 here, everything starts to bubble, we'll start pulling some product probably.
If I did my homework, it will.
We should.
And Dad did his. It
should.
should work.
Matt, why do you have all the sight glasses?
What's going on is you've got plates with perforated holes in them through here. And we have a specific size and pattern we put them at that makes ours perform the way they perform. And what happens is you got your vapor coming up through here, and it starts to go through every one of those perforated plates, and it gets up there to that top condenser, which I've got full water flow to right now. And it recondenses every single bit of vapor that hits that, and that vapor starts to come back down through this column as fluid.
So how long will it take till it's ready to start coming over the top?
I'm gonna let it, we've been refluxing about 10 minutes. I'm gonna let it reflux about 20 more minutes. I also wanna see, I don't have an agitator on here because we've sold them all, and they're on a slow truck apparently. So I wanna see, I'm gonna let it reflux and see how well it runs the way I've got it set. I've still got some heat I can throw to it if I have to. I got quite a bit more heat I can throw to it if I have to, and I will later to see what it'll do, but right now I just want it to run calm and easy.
It's doing good though, isn't it?
It
Everything's
is.
bubbling good.
Well, this bottom one's starting now.
Yeah.
Now, what's this for?
It's your final condenser.
Okay, we didn't get to that part, did we?
Well,
I
we just now got where it was coming over the top.
Okay.
I want to
Thank
know
you.
when we're going to get to this part.
Okay.
Right here.
So,
Getting close. It's about 98%. That's why the other one wouldn't read, it only goes to 95. That's damn good. That's all these plates. Run about 98%.
it's supposed to be impossible. Supposed to be.
What's supposed to be impossible? 98%?
Distillers tell you can't run that first run.
You can't what?
He went to a class in Breckenridge and they said he can't do that.
You're not supposed to be able to get alcohol over 96% without using zeolite.
He told them we could, and they thought he was crazy. Running right at 192 proof at 3 gallons an hour. Pretty happy. Real happy. I think our customer's gonna really be happy.
Well, the still has exceeded everyone's expectation, and now it's ready to be cleaned, crated, and shipped to Michigan for another happy Hillbilly Stills customer.
It's done, and it did just what I was hoping it would do, and everything the customer wanted it to do. So, ain't much to shutting it down. Shut the water off. Hit her switches. And she's off. She ought to stop running here in just a minute. I reckon now all we got left to do is tear it down, let it cool off, tear it down. It'll take us 3 or 4 days to get her cleaned up and spit shine and all shiny like a new penny. No pun intended. Crate her up and ship her to Michigan, man. He ought to be happy when he gets it. I can't wait to see it in its new home. I'm sure they'll send us pictures. We'll probably ask for them. I can't wait to see where it's going. We're gonna get on a motorcycle, take a ride to Michigan sometime, huh? It ran really well. It did everything I wanted it to. I mean, this was a big deal for us. It's by far the largest column we've ever built. Going to some distillery in Michigan. Dad knows all about that. And it's the column is 9 foot 3 inches tall, and sitting on top of the kettle it's 15 feet tall, and it's large, and it pretty much exceeded my expectations. But I think from talking to Dad, it did everything the customer wants it to do. 95% at 3 gallons an hour. Some people are going to call us a liar, but that's fine because they can come watch it run. I don't care. I've been called a liar recently on what our smaller columns will do, so whatever. But I'm more than pleased. And the worst part about it is I've got 15,000 new ideas of everything different I want to do on the next one. So we'll see. You know, they're only going to get better from here.
All in all, man, today was a great day. The 6-inch column still we built way exceeded expectations. We're really excited about it. Know the customer's going to be happy to get it. All we got to do now is get it cleaned up and just put a few polishing touches on there, make it look pretty, make the what we call eye candy, make it pop, and get it to the customer. And we're just also really excited about our building. A lot of things going on here at Hillbilly Stills right now. We're just got a lot of things to be thankful for, and a lot of things to plan on and be planning on. Our new building's going to be awesome. We'll be seeing more of that in the next few weeks, how the progress of that comes along. We still got to get electricity in it and stuff like that, but all we're worried about right now is to get it under roof where we can start using the storage facility mainly. So been a great day. I'm proud of Matt and Steve and Nathan in the shop. All the work they've done on a 6-inch column. It was a little bit of a new undertaking for us, and they've done great. They always do, and they didn't let me down this time. They've done a great job, and their workmanship showed through in the way the steel produces, and that's what we're after.
That's all, folks.